Just when fans thought Kody Brown's era of plural marriage was over for good, a surprising twist has emerged from the world of sister wives. Despite his family's painful unraveling and the bitter end to his once famous polygamous union, women across the country are now reportedly reaching out to Kody, expressing interest in joining his family and reviving the lifestyle he once proudly championed. The man who once lost nearly everything, his marriages, his family unity, and the loyalty of viewers, is suddenly finding himself at the center of renewed female fascination. What could possibly make women want to be part of the same complicated story that left heartbreak, division, and emotional chaos in its wake? The saga of Kody Brown has always been one that blurs the lines between love, faith, family, and public spectacle. For years, sister wives gave audiences an intimate look inside a polygamous marriage that defied mainstream conventions, with Kody at the center of it all, husband to multiple wives, father to 18 children, and self-proclaimed leader of a plural household built on spiritual principles. But as the seasons unfolded, that empire of shared love and spiritual unity began to crumble. The wives who once stood beside him, Mary, Janelle, and Christine, each found their own paths, leaving Kody with only Robin. The man who had once preached unity through plural love became the symbol of its collapse. Yet, just as the world thought his polygamous dream had died, a shocking new development has surfaced. Women are reaching out, wanting to join his family and reconsider plural marriage. It's a twist that no one saw coming. After years of public backlash, broken relationships, and tearful tell-alls, Kody Brown's story seemed to be one of caution, a warning about the emotional toll of divided love and uneven devotion. Fans saw him fall from the patriarch of a vast, unified household to a man struggling to maintain his identity in the ruins of his own creation. But the allure of sister wives and its controversial themes of faith and plural love still linger for some. Women, curious about the lifestyle or inspired by Kody's resilience, are now reaching out to him with messages of admiration, compassion, and interest in possibly joining his family. In recent interviews and discussions surrounding Sister Wives Season 20, Kody himself hinted that the door to plural marriage might not be entirely closed. Although he once admitted to being emotionally exhausted and spiritually wounded, he also confessed that part of him still believes in the principle of plural love. That small spark of belief seems to have rekindled curiosity among women who either share his faith background or simply find themselves intrigued by the idea of living within a plural family dynamic. Social media platforms have become a surprising hub of outreach. Comments under fan pages, online forums, and even private messages filled with women expressing a mix of empathy and willingness to understand his vision. For some of these women, Kody's journey represents more than just reality TV drama. It reflects the struggles of maintaining love, faith, and purpose in a modern world that often rejects unconventional family structures. There's an element of fascination with the idea that Kody, despite his flaws and failures, remains devoted to a belief system that is deeply rooted in his faith. Others see him as misunderstood, a man who took on a lifestyle few could handle and was left to carry the burden of its downfall alone. These interpretations, combined with the emotional exposure seen on Sister Wives, have transformed Kody into a kind of tragic romantic figure, someone women now see as open to redemption and new beginnings. However, not everyone views this resurgence of interest as romantic or admirable. Many fans are skeptical, arguing that Kody's reputation has been damaged beyond repair. They point out the years of emotional neglect his wives have described, his visible favoritism toward Robin, and his inability to maintain peace among his family. For them, the idea that women would want to join his family now, after everything that has happened, seems not just shocking, but unsettling. Yet, reality television has always blurred the line between perception and reality. As long as there are cameras rolling and conversations continuing, Kody Brown remains a figure of fascination, a man whose story still sparks debate about love, power, and faith. In moments of reflection, Kody has expressed that he misses aspects of the plural lifestyle, the shared responsibility, the family gatherings, the spiritual purpose that once anchored their home. Though he has also admitted to deep regret and exhaustion, he often circles back to his belief that plural marriage, when done right, can bring a powerful sense of unity and growth. His openness about his faith and personal turmoil may have played a role in inspiring women who believed that they could be the ones to help him rebuild what was lost. Some have even claimed they understand the challenges better now, having seen the mistakes of the past play out on television. Inside fan communities, discussions are exploding with theories about what this new wave of attention could mean. Could Kody actually consider taking on new wives after the dramatic exodus of his former ones? Would Robin agree to share him again after years of being labeled the favorite wife? Or could this simply be a case of misplaced curiosity from fans who are still enthralled by the story's lingering mystique? The questions keep piling up, and every subtle remark from Kody or Robin only fuels speculation further. Sources close to the family suggest that while Kody may appreciate the support and admiration, he is also cautious. After the emotional chaos of the past few years, he reportedly fears repeating old mistakes or reigniting the tensions that tore his family apart. Yet, his sense of identity, so deeply intertwined with his role as a husband and patriarch, may make it difficult for him to fully turn away from the possibility of plural marriage. Robin, who has long been portrayed as both devoted and possessive, is said to be less enthusiastic about reopening that chapter. She has described feeling traumatized by the judgment and pressure of being in a plural marriage, and it remains unclear whether she would ever agree to sharing her husband again. Still, the irony is hard to ignore. At a time when his former wives have embraced independence and self-discovery, Kody finds himself back in the public eye for the very same reason that made him famous: his potential to build a plural family. For some, it feels like history trying to repeat itself. For others, it feels like an opportunity for redemption, a man given another chance to learn from his past and redefine his faith-driven approach to love. Christine, who has moved on with her new husband David Woolley, has made it clear that she has no interest in watching Kody repeat old patterns. Janelle, who maintains a respectful distance but still occasionally speaks about her experiences, has often said that plural marriage only works when everyone is truly committed to equality. Their insights serve as reminders that whatever new interest Kody may attract, the emotional cost of plural marriage remains high. The fascination with Kody Brown's life has always extended beyond the bounds of Sister Wives episodes. It touches something deeper about how society views love, faith, and family. People are drawn to his story not because it's perfect, but because it's imperfect, because it mirrors the human struggle to find belonging and meaning even when the odds are stacked against you. The women now reaching out to him seem to see beyond the controversies, focusing instead on his enduring belief in spiritual partnership. To them, joining Kody Brown's family is not just about fame or curiosity, it's about being part of a lifestyle that challenges modern definitions of love and marriage. But will Kody take the risk again? Those who know him best say that his pride and longing for connection could make him consider it, especially if he feels that his spiritual purpose remains unfulfilled. Others believe that he has finally learned that monogamy, or even solitude, might be the only path left for healing. His recent comments on camera suggest that he's still torn between these two worlds, the world of faith and family that defined him, and the world of reality television that exposed every crack in his foundation. As the story develops, one thing is clear: Kody Brown remains one of the most polarizing figures in modern reality television. His past is riddled with missteps and regrets, yet somehow his presence continues to draw attention, curiosity, and even admiration. The women who now reach out to him symbolize a new phase in that ongoing saga, a phase where the legacy of Sister Wives collides with real-life consequences and renewed hope. Whether or not Kody chooses to open his family again, the fact that women are expressing interest at all speaks volumes about the power of his story. It shows that even in the face of heartbreak and controversy, the idea of spiritual connection and shared love still resonates with some. In a world that constantly evolves, where love and relationships take on countless forms, perhaps Kody's journey serves as a mirror for society's complex relationship with commitment and belief. And so, as Sister Wives continues to unfold on screen and in real life, the question lingers in the air. Will Kody Brown rise again as the patriarch of a renewed plural family, or will this newfound attention serve only as a haunting echo of what once was? The answers may come not through his next marriage, but through his next revelation, as women across the country continue to reach out, daring to dream of love in a way that few still understand. In the unpredictable world of reality television, few stories have captured the hearts, confusion, and fascination of viewers quite like that of Sister Wives. For over a decade, fans have followed the journey of Kody Brown and his once sprawling family of wives, children, and shared faith. From a household filled with laughter, spiritual conviction, and complicated dynamics, to a fragmented family caught in emotional turmoil, the saga of the Browns has been nothing short of a modern-day social experiment in love, loyalty, and belief. Yet just when the public thought they had seen it all, a new and unexpected chapter has begun to unfold. Women from across the country are reportedly reaching out to Kody Brown, offering themselves as potential sister wives and reigniting the conversation about plural marriage that many believed had ended forever. To understand why this moment has shocked so many, one must first revisit how deeply Kody's story has evolved. The man who once proudly spoke about his belief in plural love has seen his world collapse in front of millions of viewers. Christine left him in search of happiness beyond the confines of plural marriage. Janelle followed her own path toward independence. And Mary, once the foundation of the family, walked away after years of emotional distance. Even as Robin remained by his side, Kody's dream of unity dissolved. The family that once symbolized faith and connection became a portrait of heartache and division. By the end of Sister Wives Season 18, Kody appeared to be a broken man, one stripped of his confidence, faith, and purpose. But now, in a twist no one anticipated, new women have emerged from the shadows, inspired by his story, and offering to help him rebuild the family he once lost. Fans across social media have been buzzing with disbelief and curiosity. Many are struggling to comprehend why, after watching the drama, jealousy, and heartbreak that surrounded Kody's previous marriages, any woman would want to step into that world. But for some, Kody represents more than just a controversial television figure. To them, he is a man of conviction. A man who, despite his flaws and failures, stayed loyal to his beliefs even when it cost him everything. There is a strange allure to that kind of faith-driven stubbornness, a magnetism that seems to draw women who are either fascinated by the idea of plural marriage or spiritually aligned with the principles Kody once preached. On fan pages and discussion boards, whispers have grown louder. Some women have reportedly reached out through social media messages, expressing genuine interest in meeting Kody and exploring what life as a sister wife might look like. Others have commented on Sister Wives clips, declaring their admiration for him and their willingness to embrace plural marriage if given the opportunity. Whether these gestures come from sincerity, curiosity, or the intoxicating pull of fame remains unclear. But their very existence has reignited public debate over the future of the Brown family. For years, Sister Wives was a platform for Kody to explain and normalize his belief in plural marriage. He often spoke of it as a spiritual calling, a way to deepen love, test faith, and create eternal families through shared commitment. But as his marriages crumbled one by one, viewers saw the other side of that lifestyle: the loneliness, the rivalry, the emotional distance, and the undeniable favoritism that tore at the fabric of their family. Christine's departure was particularly explosive. Her confession that she no longer felt loved or valued hit fans hard. Janelle's quiet strength and decision to step away added another layer of heartbreak. And Mary's long and painful separation from Kody's affection left viewers wondering if he had ever truly been capable of balancing love equally among multiple women. Now, with women offering themselves to him, some fans are calling this the ultimate irony, a twist in which the man once rejected by his wives is suddenly being pursued by new admirers. Others view it as a reflection of how the themes of faith and family in Sister Wives continue to resonate with audiences who see deeper meaning beyond the television drama. It is also possible that Kody's recent vulnerability, his open admissions of regret, and his raw moments of emotional breakdown have humanized him in ways that early seasons never did. When he wept on camera about losing his family, it wasn't the authoritative patriarch fans once knew. It was a man stripped of pride, humbled by his own choices, and seeking forgiveness. For some women, that image, a man broken but willing to rebuild, has stirred compassion rather than criticism. The question now haunting fans is whether Kody himself is open to starting again. In recent interviews, his tone has shifted between bitterness and longing. He has admitted that plural marriage has left him emotionally scarred, but also confessed that it remains a core part of his identity. Kody's faith was never something he could easily discard. For years, it guided his choices, his family structure, and his vision of eternal partnership. Even after his wives left, he never fully rejected the principle of plural marriage. He merely said that he no longer had the strength for it. But strength can return, and as women continue to express interest, there are growing suspicions that he may once again entertain the idea of expanding his family. If that were to happen, one of the biggest questions would be how Robyn would respond. The last remaining wife, Robyn has always been portrayed as Kody's emotional anchor and closest companion. Her deep connection with him became one of the main sources of tension among the other wives, who often felt neglected and overshadowed. When the others left, Robyn was left with the label of favorite wife, a title she claimed brought her more pain than joy. Over time, she too appeared weary of plural marriage, confessing in several episodes that she felt traumatized by the judgment and jealousy that came with it. The idea of opening their marriage to new wives could therefore reignite emotional turmoil. Some believe that Robyn would refuse to participate in another plural setup, but others think her devotion to Kody might eventually lead her to accept it if it meant healing his spiritual heart. The irony of this entire situation lies in how fame and faith continue to collide in Kody's world. Sister Wives was initially meant to show America a loving, functioning plural family, but over the years it became a mirror of human flaws, jealousy, pride, and unmet expectations. The Browns invited cameras into their private lives, hoping to educate viewers about their beliefs. But instead, the series revealed the cracks that even faith could not fill. Despite the criticism, the exposure made Kody one of the most recognized polygamists in modern pop culture.